Time now for your keys to the kingdom on your home for the Kansas City Chiefs. 104.7 The Cave.
This season, 104.7 The Cave and United Plumbing have teamed up once again for touchdowns for charity. Every time Patrick Mahomes throws a touchdown pass, our friends at United Plumbing donate $104.70 to Dogwood Ranch. Last night in Monday Night Football, Patrick Mahomes threw one touchdown for $104.70, which brings this season's total to $1,989.10 raised for Dogwood Ranch by United Plumbing with our touchdowns for charity. Let's hear that pass Patrick Mahomes made to Tyreek Hill last night in Monday Night Football.
Willie Gay Jr.'s interception setting this up. Again, coming in motion, left to right is Kelsey. Snap back to Mahomes, steps up into the pocket, now moving to his left. He fires it late to the back of the end zone, diving catch made. Touchdown! Kansas City! Tyreek Hill, the touchdown machine. And Mahomes stayed patient, stepped up into the pocket, and found the cheetah 9 yards deep in the back of the end zone.
This is what he had to say after the game.
I think we're the same as we've always been. We just we've caught some defenses that are playing over the top of us, and we turn the ball over. And we're still moving the ball and doing a lot of things great. But whenever you turn the ball over, get a penalty, and get pushed back, that kind of ruins drives. But I think we've done a lot of great things. But it comes down to execution in this league, and if you don't execute, if teams are going to make you drive the entire field, you have to show that you can do that and score touchdowns. They obviously they're kind of like not like double teaming them every single time, but they're putting a guy on them and they have someone over the top. Similar with Tyreek as well. So those guys have to continue to battle. That's stuff that they're going to have to continue to battle all season long. I'm sure they'll get it every single game pretty much. And they're battling, and like you said, at the end of the game, he made a couple good plays that kind of got us down there to win the game. It's just it's execution. I know I say it all the time, but we have guys open, and if we're on the same page with me and the receivers with the routes, and then I throw it and hit the right spot, we can move the ball on pretty much any coverage. We have answers for everything. But you've seen in every game pretty much that there's been times where we kind of stall out and we don't execute, or I throw the ball and I don't hit the right spot, or the receiver doesn't see it the same way that I do, or penalties or turnovers. So, I know in this league it's kind of showing that it's kind of happened week after week these last few weeks, but I think we're going to snap out of it and we'll find a way to start executing, and then when we do, we'll be a tough offense to stop. I want to score more points. I want to have more touchdowns and put more points on the board, but seeing how the defense was playing and how they were kind of holding strong and doing things, I try to just get the ball in my hand in certain situations, get it to the running back in space, get to these guys in the flats, and let them get upfield and get vertical. And you kind of get to the game where you get the ball, the chance to win the game. I have confidence in our offense that we're going to go down there and get a score, and that's what we were able to do. All you can do is focus on the Packers now. Obviously, we know this entire season we play a lot of good football teams coming up. So you focus on the Packers. That's a great football team. I think they're first seed in the NFC. They're going to be a great challenge for you. And so you go back to your execution, you go back to practice, executing, not getting those penalties. If you see a guy making a decision where he's holding a little too long, or if something little like that is happening, you kind of correct that right then and right there, so that whenever you get in the game, you don't have those things happen. The best part about it to me, obviously you don't want to have the penalties, is guys are playing hard. The penalties that we had, guys were trying to block, and they might have blocked for just a tick too long, and they got a holding call when the guy kind of pulled back. But guys are playing hard, they're battling, they're trying to find ways to win games, and we were able to find a way today to win it.
Those are your keys to the kingdom. Brought to you by My Dentist on North Glenstone in Springfield. Dr. Mark Milson, the doc that rocks. And your home for the Kansas City Chiefs, 104.7 The Cave.